Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic haunting video on the South Shields Poltergeist. This is a relatively new story, but it's very scary nonetheless. For those of you who don't know, the word poltergeist, great movie by the way, but the word poltergeist means noisy ghost. Poltergeist cases are some of the most fascinating in the paranormal world. This one is scarier than most. A young couple and their young son were living in a beautiful terraced home in the gentle coastal town of South Wales in the United Kingdom. Their home life was idyllic until late 2005. In December of 2005, the family began to experience paranormal events that they could not explain. This is the way it always starts. The events started small, just like they always do. But they escalated until they became truly frightening. I could find nowhere in any article that I read about this the names of the couple or their child. So I'm not going to try to pry into their privacy. Obviously, they wanted to stay anonymous, which I completely understand. You start telling stories like this and people go, oh, they're crazy. You know, it could damage their reputation, their careers, that kind of thing. So I understand that. I'm not gonna pry into their privacy. I'm just gonna call them a couple, him and her, husband, wife, that kind of thing. It started out small. Doors began opening and closing on their own. The couple rationalized this with wind gusts and such. You know, which normal, I understand that. Strange sounds began coming from the walls. This was attributed to the house settling. You know, in your mind, you try to rationalize things that are happening. Then, the events turned into things that couldn't easily be explained away. Furniture began moving around on its own, and they found kitchen chairs stacked on a table in the bedroom. Then a large, heavy chest of drawers was moved from one bedroom to another bedroom. In some cases, the furniture movement was seen or heard. Yeah, when you see or hear it, and there's nobody in the house but you, yeah, you know, something's up. Then, knocking, thudding sounds and bangs could be heard getting louder and louder. Something obviously wanted to get their attention. Dramatic drops in temperature in specific rooms were very, very pronounced. But all that's relatively benign. Then, things got more sinister. The poltergeist turns its attention to the child's toys. One night, the couple was settling down in bed when a stuffed animal hit the wife in the head. This was quickly followed by a second stuffed toy, which was thrown with much more force and ferocity. While they were trying to figure out what was going on, a flurry of other toys pelted them from all directions, coming from nowhere, and sometimes stopping in midair to redirect their course. So it's flying in, it stops and changes direction and goes a different direction. The couple could do nothing but hide under their covers. Then a vicious tug of war began as an unseen force tried to rip the blanket off of the bed. The husband suddenly screamed in pain as the attack ended. The wife found 13 red scratches down his back. Those scratches disappeared by the next day. Yeah, that encounter right there, I'd be moving. I mean, those of you who know me know I love my guns, and I'm a gun person. I believe in the Second Amendment. What the hell's a gun going to do to that? You know, I am woefully inadequately prepared for that. All I can do is pray. And I believe in the power of prayer. But if that's my only option, I'm going to do it from outside the house. Just saying. After that, the strange entity began using toys to try and frighten the family even further. The rocking horse was found hanging from the ceiling loft hatch. The couple was met by a toy bunny at the top of the stairs. The stuffed animal was clutching a box cutter in its paws. Toys would roll across the floor on their own. Toys would make eerie moaning noises and turn on by themselves. Yeah, I started to hate those electronic toys after a while. When my son was small. Then, a sink in the bathroom, was found overflowing with blood, which then suddenly disappeared. The poltergeist also sent threatening messages on the son's doodle board and on the couple's cell phones. Via text. They were getting text messages from nobody. These texts were very ominous, like, "You're dead," or "Just go now." "Die, bitch." "R.I.P." And "Go, bitch, now to your ma'am." On the doodle board, the messages were often supplemented by strange arcane shapes and symbols. None of the cell text messages could be traced to any phone or email account. It was crazy. Ghost hunters were called in to investigate, and these people witnessed many of the things that the couple reported. So it's not a hoax when the people you call in to investigate see them. The investigators also witnessed a large black shadow lurking about the house. The shadow entity seemed to be aware they were investigating it, because when they tried to take pictures of it, it was either gone or just didn't show up on the film. Yeah, that kind of, when I read that part of the article, that kind of freaked me, because I've reported in my UFO videos that in the night sky where I work, I see lights in the sky. I do that a lot. And used to be on my old flip cell phone that we had, I could get photos of them and I could show people what I saw. My new cell phone, the iPhone that we have now, I can't do that. I can't get photos of it. They don't show up. That's something like this here. You try to get a picture of a dark shape hiding in the corner, and it doesn't show up on the film or on the recording. If it's a digital, obviously they wouldn't show up. That freaks me, because that tells you it's intelligent and it doesn't want to be investigated. The investigators have confirmed everything the couple claimed, completely vindicating their story. The investigators even wrote a book about it titled The South Shields Poltergeist, One Family's Fight Against an Invisible Intruder. I have not read that book, but I kind of want to. One of those books that you read, when it's daylight outside. I hope y'all enjoyed this. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective? To learn the one skill his species never developed: to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy: humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.